eyes all shake and quiver and quake as he robs them of their gold. The autumn wind is a raider, pillaging just for fun. He'll knock you round and upside down and laugh when he's conquered and won.
And I approve this message.
Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders. Just win, baby, win, baby, win, baby. We are the Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders. Just win, baby, win, baby, win, baby. Don't need no invitation. We are that Raider Nation. We rock that black and silver. We make them shake and shiver. We make them reconsider. And we still committed. So if you want a piece of this, you can come and get it. Touchdown, touchdown. Let's throw a bomb on first down. Let's throw a bomb on every down. First we score, then we clown. Having fun, look around. Nobody loud as a Raider crowd. Nobody proud as a Raider crowd. NFL, how you like me now? We gon' do this open style. Nothing but action. I'm Bo Jackson, hit the hole. Run you over, goal line. Jumping over, going crazy. Lose your soul, lose your mind in the black hole. Here's the goal, Super Bowl. And everybody here, get to go. Don't need no invitation. We are that Raider Nation. We rock that black and silver. We make them shake and shiver. We make them reconsider. And we still committed. So if you want a piece of this, you can come and get it. Oakland Raiders.
Raiders, what is up, big dog?
What up? What up? How we doing? Good. How are you?
Good. How about you?
I'm good, dog. I'm good. We're here. You know,
You're here?
after the draft, see how we did.
Yeah.
Watching the Laker game. Got the Laker game on. See if they can stay alive.
I know, right? I was gonna have the homie MC Raider join us, but that fool's like, childless. I gotta watch the Laker game.
Oh, they.
You know how that is. Yeah.
The same thing.
But bro, Detroit, dog.
How was it?
Man, I will say this about Detroit. Then people have mad love for us, dog. Mad love for us. Yeah.
Detroit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What up, though? That's all they kept saying.
Oh, really? What up, though?
What up, though?
I
I had no idea where that was from until they told me afterwards from that show or whatever. I don't watch it, but yeah.
What show is that? What show is that?
BMF or some shit like that?
Oh, yeah. I don't see that either.
Probably your sister watches that, I bet you.
Probably. Probably.
But shout out to my boy Chris. Protect the shield in the house. TRS, the movement, brother. Space Beast, what's good, bro? What's up, big dog? And SoCal Sal, as always, brother. Thank you for tuning in, my dude. But yeah, dog. You know, it's funny because I normally go with you away.
Yeah.
Going with MC Raider, it was funny, dog, because we got to the little hotel. He was a little worried.
You got a little scared?
He got a little scared, bro. He got a little scared. You know, we didn't stay downtown like some of the other people, so we was a little out there. Yeah, I still think where we stayed at Pittsburgh was probably worse than where we stayed this last one.
Oh, Pittsburgh was horrible.
Yeah. The Pittsburgh one was pretty gone, bro.
Pittsburgh was pretty bad, bro. That was but that was one of those last minute things that we got what we could.
Yeah, we did. That's why we ended up there. But yeah. But
Pittsburgh
was cool, man. A lot of people. We hit up a cigar lounge a lot.
You hit up the cigar lounge?
Cigar lounge, yeah, and people was just there kicking it like outside on the chair, smoking in their Lions gear. Like Detroit represented hard, bro. Detroit really represented hard. Yeah.
Okay.
And every time they saw us, they just called us Raiders. They're like Raiders, like Oakland. Or there was one thing they kept asking us though that was getting annoying after a while. They're like, "Are you Oakland, LA, or Las Vegas?"
LA.
Mm-hmm. I always said LA, and then they asked Chris and Turf where they were from. Chris from Ohio. shit like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But like we don't we're just Raiders, dog. Like we're Raiders. What the
It
fuck?
doesn't
Like,
matter where you're from. We're just Raider fans.
right? That's what I said. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Queen V, what's up, girl? Raiders, salute, BZ. What's good, fellas? What is good, bro? But man, draft day has come and gone.
It sure has. It was
The
actually kind of quick. It was fast.
The
was
fucking
fast.
rumors can stop. You know what I'm
The
saying?
speculations.
The speculations. My grandma's baby daughter's nature's best friend, dog walker, told me this. Like all that shit can stop, dog.
Now that's all done and over with now.
Yeah, bro, that shit's all done and over with. That shit's done, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
But,
I came home.
You came
I was
home?
at the house. I was at the house. I was here at the apartment. I was watching it.
Oh, I was wondering if you had went to that event I had told you about to go check out.
I was gonna go, but I was at work and shit, so I just shot this way.
Ah, okay.
So I was kind of let me shoot this one. Let me go check this out. So,
But no, yeah, bro. That cigar bar, that lounge, it had drinks. So you go in one side and there's the cigar with the what is that room called where they have them?
It's a humidifier usually what they keep them. Yeah.
Yeah. So you go in there, you can buy coffee and like Coke and like to go with your cigar or whatever, and you pick them. And then next door, you go to the other side. That's where they had like a full bar. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I was sipping on that Jameson ginger ale. You know,
the Jameson ginger ale.
Yeah. No Modelo time for me, dog. You would have been happy.
Yes, sir.
Right? I was like, damn. I was telling him how you used to make fun of me because I don't only drink Mexican beer.
No, for real. I'm like, that's true. We used to always talk about that shit. Well, you used to give me the hard. You used to give me a hard time because I always drank all that fucking stouts and IPAs and shit.
Well, Turf was hitting up some IPAs. Yeah.
I did drink a little bit of everything, so you know.
Yeah. So you watch most of the draft at home?
Yeah, I did watch most of the draft. I was at home chilling, watching it. You know, I'm assuming my reaction on that first pick was like a lot of people's. So,
yeah, we'll get to that right now, dog. But
I was like sitting there, and overall, I was surprised. There were some picks I wasn't expecting to happen when they did. And I was like,
because you were surprised. A lot of us were like, what did we learn about this team after the draft, bro?
What did we learn about this team after the draft?
Yeah.
Well, one thing is, I mean, the offense looks great.
Yeah,
I was like, I think the offense looks good. Like, you know, picking Bowers is, I was, you know, well, you know, it's gonna look different. It looks almost pass happy, I think.
A little pass happy.
Yeah, I was looking at it. I was like, man, that's a lot of, you know. And then we picked up that homeboy today too. We signed homeboy today from Dallas,
Michael Gallup. Yeah, we got Michael Gallup today.
So I was kind of like, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, they're gonna. I mean, I don't know. I thought we were gonna be more of a run team. That's not what I was expecting to do.
Mm-hmm. You don't think we're still a run team?
I don't know. I don't know. Got a lot of weapons on the outside now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then with the pick, you know, you could put that guy almost anywhere.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so you know, but I don't know, you know, take the risks, take some chances.
Yeah.
I think it was more of a risk on the picks than it was more playing it safe. I think it was like, you know, everybody was. So? I think everybody was thinking offensive tackle with that first pick.
Yeah, I know I was.
Yeah.
I know I was.
I think most of us were. Were. And, you know, they didn't. They went totally opposite, you know. But I was kind of like, okay.
Yeah, I know. I wanted a QB. I think that's what tripped me out the most. Like, we made so much about what QB we were going to get, you know? Whether we were going to move up to Che for Jaden or whether we were going to get Penix or, you know, or whatever.
I heard Washington wasn't going to. They weren't going to do it.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I kept hearing that Washington was like, no, we're not trading that pick.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, well, if they take Daniels, then that's it.
You know I know. Like, you know. When it was Washington's turn to pick, dog, I kept looking at that board, like waiting for the trade thing to flash.
Oh, the thing. Trade.
Yeah, like I kept waiting and looking, and then their pick was in, and I was like, "Fuck!" I'm like Drake May, or Marvin Harrison, or some shit like that. And then they said Jaden Daniels, and I was like, "Fuck!" Like there goes the quarterback. Like, all right, cool.
I was. You know what? Sometimes you look for when you get the when they pick the player at that spot, and then later on they trade them. If the second guy that they wanted was there with the other team.
Yeah.
So like like they traded, the rights to whoever for their third pick and then whatever picks. And
yeah, that could have happened too. I was wondering too. Yeah.
So I was wondering. I was looking for once I saw them pick and I saw all the quarterbacks go through. I was like, holy shit! I was kind of looking for one of those. The Raiders would like maybe, all right, give us Daniels and we'll do this and we'll do that and
right.
We'll take you know what I mean? That's what I was kind of looking. I was leaning. Okay, that might happen. But
right. Yeah.
It was so many off picks that I was not expecting. I was like, all right, shit.
So
I was like, okay.
And this is what I brought it up because Space Beast, bro, like it was a shock there was no QB available. Well, really to us, once we got to 13, right? Because
there was nobody. They were all gone.
Penix got drafted at 8 or whatever. Do you think
Bo
that
at 11?
They went into the shit like, fuck it, we only want a certain quarterback. If he's not there, then we don't want no other quarterback. We don't need nobody else. Yeah,
I think so. I think it was either Daniels or Penix. I think is how I felt. When they were gone, I was like, oh shit. I mean, Penix surprised me because he went to Atlanta.
Right.
And I was like, wait, what? Atlanta picked him? No, I was so like, I was like, did I hear that right? I was tripping.
I thought maybe they were gonna do like what you were talking about, like draft them, but then trade them away or something.
Yeah, and then because they could have used someone like Bowers. You know what I mean? They could have used someone like that for Matt.
Well, no, they have Pitts, so
no, they got Pitts, yeah. But like same Bowers, we still throw them everywhere. Yeah, no, and like I was surprised with that pick because we don't need a tight end technically. But you can line up that guy almost anywhere based off how Georgia used him.
Yeah, we'll get into
so
because we watch a lot of that Georgia SEC football shit. So
yeah.
I was gonna ask you.
That's one of the only SEC teams I like.
Right, that's the only one that we actually like to cheer for because like fuck the other ones. Yeah,
everybody else is like. I don't mind LSU just because Brian Kelly's there now.
That was like our little Alabama killer.
Yeah. That was our one.
What up, Turf? Salute, brother. Chris, what up, though?
What up? Chris.
Space Beast says Weapon X will be deployed and our red zone options are going to be insane. Yeah, I think so too, brother. I think so too.
Yeah, they really are.
AR, what's going on, brother? What's good? Chat, how are you? Rafa, ¿cómo estás? What up, Capitan Rafa?
Oh, Capitan Rafa.
Yeah, but no, yeah, bro, that was fucking crazy to me. Yeah. So get into Bowers. Were you upset? What were you? What was you?
My initial reaction was like, what the? Why him? I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, that's what it was because I know Bowers from rooting for Georgia just because I don't like anybody else in the SEC really.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, Georgia wins, I'm fine. I don't care about the rest. Or even LSU, I'd be okay with. But I was like, when I picked him, I was like, why? I was like, what? What the? Why? And I was like, that makes no sense. I was a little disappointed for a while. I was like,
right?
Man. I was like, here we go again with this bullshit. I was like, here we go, always doing the same shit. Like, no matter who's coaching, who's the GM, is like we're always doing some stupid shit.
That was my initial thing too. Like
that's how I felt.
Same old Raider shit, but I think once I calmed down,
that's why I said initial reaction. I was like, "Fuck, man, here we go. We're about to fuck shit up." And then you kind of sit there like,
once the quarterbacks were gone, I was like, "Who are we gonna take?" Because I didn't want a corner at 13. To me, 13 would have been too soon to take a corner. I was either we either trade it back or we get Fuaga,
and nobody had Bowers past pick 10. Like if you look at all the mock drafts, He was gone by 10.
Yeah, in hindsight, bro, like looking at it, he fell to us.
Yeah, he did. So and it's funny because after I let it set in, and I was like, okay. I mean, he's a big body. You know, when you watch him play, he's not your typical tight end.
No,
you know what I mean? He's not your typical tight end. You can line him up in the slot. You can and I started thinking like the Patriots when they had Gronk and Hernandez.
That's what I was saying.
I was like, okay, you could use him in that kind of.
Hernandez. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Where he does more than.
I was like, if you could use him in that kind of, I was like, okay. Yeah. So I was like, I know you could do that with him because I've seen him playing how Georgia used him. I was like, okay, if we could use him. I mean, we lost Renfro. So I was like, if you can use him in that Renfro spot, I mean, it might be all right.
Slot. You can line him up in the
pretty
slot
good.
also.
You know what the slot, and even if you have the double tight ends, I mean, I was like, okay, he's a big dude, big body.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And then you still have Michael Mayer on the other side, and you got Devontae Adams. You still got Jacoby Myers.
Oh, they got a question for us.
I mean, I was like, that looks nice. I'm like, when I started thinking, I was like, actually, looks kind of nice.
So he said, I have a question I can ask as Notre Dame fan. John's a Notre Dame fan too. All right. The cornerback we drafted kind of reminds me of Bennett. Cam Hart was there. Who would you have taken? I am not going to lie. I was kind of upset we didn't get Cam Hart with him still being there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would have rather have had Cam Hart.
I was like, yeah, I think so too.
Yeah,
I was in the same boat, but I think that I don't know. I think that's also kind of like because we've watched him play, so we know we watched him every Saturday.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you're like, we know what he's capable of.
Right.
But, I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. I wish we would have got him. I'm not gonna lie.
This is true though. It's like they didn't want to settle with any other guy. Simple as that for me. Like, yeah, and that's why I'm glad they didn't reach for somebody. Yeah, like they took best available instead of need, which was fine. When you look about it, because they still addressed the line, so I'm cool with that. But
yeah, and it was funny because like weeks prior, I had jumped on Facebook and looked into the little chat rooms or whatever, and someone said Brock Bowers. I was like, "There's no way we're getting Brock Bowers."
Yeah, that would be like to me when I was there with Chris. I thought the Chargers were going to take him. Because imagine adding Matt Weapon to Herbert, right? I was like, "Fuck, that'd be some nasty ass shit we would have to deal with." So when they took Joel, I was like,
I was thinking of that or the Jets too.
The Jets too would have been another one, right?
Yeah. So I was thinking, I was like, so I like I said, maybe because I wasn't thinking of him actually being there at 13, I didn't really think about it. So there, like I said, my initial reaction was like, no, and then I was like, all right, I get it, and that discussion had come up in some of these Facebook because I go in there and just read what people say. I don't even really comment. I'm just gonna read. And somebody had said Bowers, and he's like, and it was the same answer. It's like, we don't need a tight end. We have Michael Mayer. We don't have Michael Mayer. Everybody's response was the same. And then I was like, man, he said it. I was sitting there like that. He said Brock Bowers. I was like, well, who you been talking to? No, but I think it just had to do with the fact that we pretty much fell. The guys who took quarterbacks who took Bo Nix and what you got so early. Yeah, it just it threw it all off, I think.
Yeah, so seeing Penix go at 8 and then Nix with Denver, like even if Nix was there, I don't think we would have took Nix at 13.
I don't think so either.
No, they probably still would have went with but Beasley's like, right, that rundown was wild and saying it Penix was going to be there at 44. Man, I really thought they would fall.
I thought so too. And we did it in our little mock draft. He was there.
We did. Remember, that's when we picked him up, was in the second round. Yeah. And our mock draft, and our saying though, Bowers is a hybrid wide receiver, not actually
a tight end.
Not a tight end.
So if that's one thing when you look at them, because they lined them up on the outside and on the slot a lot up in Georgia. Yeah, I was like, dude, if you get another big guy like that. And he can run. He's definitely he can run better than Michael Mayer. So so he's not your typical not your typical tight end. He's a little different.
This seems to be the general thing with people. Though my first response was like, Fuaga was there, like fuck, and then my thought changed afterwards.
Yeah, no, it did because you took the best available. Yeah, and those are always the discussions. Always, so you take what you need or you take the best available.
And if you think about him, if he was just a traditional tight end, you would be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
but he's not.
But he's
you know
not.
what I mean? I'm
He's not.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it made sense after when I was like, okay, I get what you did.
Yeah.
And like you said,
even
we got
even Beasley said it would have been all bad if Bauer went to the Chargers. I think so too, bro. They would have been killing us like back when Antonio Gates was fucking killing us.
Dude, we've always had a hard time stopping tight ends, period.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't matter, you know, for years I was like, man, we can never stop a tight end. You know, so yeah, if you would have been there, it would have been all bad.
So they got
the big boy from Notre Dame talking smack about how he's gonna.
Bro, I was gonna tell you that right now. So before we keep going with the draft, so I think yesterday Rundown asked me, like as a Notre Dame fan, what I think about Joe Alt. Was he gonna cause us problems, whatever, right? I was like, he's a big dude, he's a good blocker. Da 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 da. I had not seen any of that shit talking shit, bro. And then at night, I'm scrolling, and then these little Charger fans posted this video about like how Herbert ain't scared of Max because he don't need Joe Alt. He can like get away from him on his own. And I was like, these fools. And then I see Joe Alt, like, I can't wait to. I was like, what?
Yeah, he's talking smack. I was sitting there and I was like, you are not talking smack right now. The thing with him is he's just a really, really big body.
Yeah, but he's coming. Like, bro, that's the last dude you want to call out. Is Max Crosby, dog. Like, wow.
You know, he's my boy because he's a Notre Dame kid and shit. But I hope Max.
Yeah, but he ain't no more.
I hope Max runs him over. And I hate it when you have those Notre Dame players that come out and just beat us for some reason. Yeah, like Drew Tranquil up at KC too.
Drew Tranquil,
like, man, could have gone somewhere.
Remember else. when the Chargers drafted Matt Teo? They're the ones that drafted him.
I was mad at that too. Anymore. Yeah. I was like, man, but no, yeah, he was talking smack. I was like, all right, whatever.
Or even remember Lake Dawson as a receiver for the Chiefs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of our guys who end up over here. Like, root against you.
What up, Tony? Salute Raider Nation. What's going on? Paul Raiders. I wonder if Paul was mad we didn't get JJ McCarthy. He was the one that wanted JJ McCarthy, bro.
No, JJ McCarthy. He was gone early too, though. They traded up for him, no?
The Vikings moved up. Yeah.
Vikings did, right?
And they made sure that they were
Vikings saw he was there. They moved up real quick. They're like, we're gonna go get him.
Yeah, you could definitely tell that was gonna be their fucking guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, they moved up one spot real quick. Yeah, we'll give you whatever you want. Just move up one spot before someone else does.
Jack's keeping it going like with us. Like, it's killing me seeing Joe out on the Chargers. Estimated Denver.
Yeah, Estimate went to Denver.
Our Bush boy is the best, but not against the Raiders.
Yeah, he went to the Broncos. That's true.
Yeah, when I saw Estimate went to the Broncos, I was like, oh man, I got to boo for him now. Like, come on, man.
It always seems to work out that way.
Yeah, like fuck that.
But yeah. So what did you think? What was your reaction on that first pick?
I was shocked, bro. I was like, what? Like, I couldn't believe it. And then I caught Chris. Chris was like, what the fuck? Like, here we go again doing Raider shit. And like the minute we picked, like because it was a lot of fucking people, dude. Like, shout out to Detroit. There was like, they closed that shit off. You couldn't even come in anymore.
Yeah.
And then as soon as we made our pick, we were like, fuck this, we're out of here. We turned around and we started walking out towards the back of the crowd just to get out of that little area and then figure out where to go watch the rest, bro. But yeah, we weren't happy. We were walking up and down and people were like, yeah. We're like, nah, man, we wanted a line. Like, nah, fuck that. Like, we don't need no other tight end.
Yeah. Well, you had the kid Fuaga there too. So
Fuaga, and then you saw the Saints took him the very next pick.
Yeah.
And you were like, oh, what the fuck? Yeah.
I was like, well, there he goes.
Oh, look at Tony.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing
with the shoe talking, bro. FLA.
Oh man.
People always hate you when you're great, right?
True.
Yeah. But I was like that. I was like, man, what the hell's going on, man? Like, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah. Then you see Fuaga go right after. You're like, man, that should have been our guy. Like I said, at that moment, you're sitting there like, man, we should have got him. Like,
yeah.
And after you're like, well, okay, I get what we're doing. I see what we're doing. It's the best available player, and he wasn't even expected to be down there at that time. So,
yeah. But
That was
now
the biggest
now
thing.
thinking about it afterwards, like what would you grade that first round for us?
I mean, I'd still give it like a B plus,
Okay.
just because it wasn't a need.
Right.
It's not a need, but it gives us another weapon. So I'd still put him up there between a B plus, maybe A minus, because it's a unique. Like I said, it's a hybrid. We said a hybrid wide receiver type player.
It's an athlete type of player we haven't had.
Yeah.
You know, like that.
Yeah. So we haven't had something like that. So I'd still put it up there.
Yeah.
You know, we got our needs later on, and we got some pretty good guys that I think, you know, it's pretty big boys.
And he runs the ball. He can line up in the slot. He can line up as a receiver. Like you can line up everywhere, bro. Honestly.
Yeah, he can. He can.
Yeah.
He can be on the line. They use him as a fullback a couple of times too.
Yeah, he's him as a fullback a couple of times.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. To me, he reminds me more of Aaron Hernandez type, and then Mayer would be like the Gronk one. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I mean, if you could take advantage of it and use, if we take advantage of his skills and use it, then it makes sense. And
I'm glad you're here, and we watch a lot of Georgia football. You know, that's our SEC team when it comes down to it, right? So
just because
a lot of people have said, "What's the point of drafting Bowers if you don't have a quarterback to throw to him?" So, John, who was Bowers' quarterback at Georgia?
Fucking was this Bennett?
That's a Bennett.
Bennett, right? Bennett. Come on, Bennett.
Right. So relax. It's not like he needs a Mahomes type fucking quarterback to get him the ball. You know.
You know what it is with the players that we do, those wideouts that we do have like that. Even the tight ends. Those are guys that'll go up and catch with their hands. Is what I like.
He definitely catches. With
so him, Michael Mayer, even Tay, and all them. Those guys will go up and catch with their hands. So they'll catch. Yeah. They'll go get the ball at the highest point. So that's what I like. That's what I like about those type of guys compared to the guys that have to sit there and wait for it to come in.
He definitely goes up, uses his hands,
he goes up
to the ball.
And same thing with, like I said, Michael Mayer and Tay. They'll go up and get it. And stuff like that. So and Myers. So I like that because they have that old school kind of catch the ball style.
Right.
We saw Mayer do it last year. On that his first touchdown.
On that one against the Jets, remember when he went
up and got it? Yeah. He went up and get it. He went up and he got it. And I was like, okay, that's what you want.
Yeah, you
want guys that could do that, not guys that are trying to jump and catch it here when the guy's helmet's right here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the difference.
Yo, Mel Nation, what up, Walter Dub Raider? What's up, brother? How you doing?
What's up?
Fucking Tony Sheffield. Our reaction to the second pick was excellent. Yeah, MC Raider caught a good reaction of us, bro, when we got the second round one.
That was good. That's a good pick.
Yeah, that was a hell of a fucking pick, bro.
Mm-hmm. Big boy. So I was like, okay.
Alfredo, what's going on, bro? Salute.
What up?
And then he said the shock of the pick ruined Turf Leo. It you know what? It ruined more Turf than it did the rest of us because Turf kept going about it all night. Like a fucking tight end. He was going and going.
That's why I say that in this show,
bro. Tony gives it an A.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely up there because it's like best, like I said, best available player. He wasn't expecting to be down there.
Right.
I was like, all right.
See, good. MC Raiders. What up, though?
How about them Lakers?
Right, that's what he's watching right now. We're up. We're up right now. So
they're up by 7 or something like that. I think I'm a little delayed because,
So if y'all haven't seen MC Raiders vlog, he vlogged basically our trip from the day we got there to the last day. So y'all can see some of that shit. Check it out. It's pretty cool. Follow MC Raider on his page and check it out though because it was cool. It was fun. We met a lot of cool peeps, like I was telling you. And he also caught our reactions, and he got to go in the inner circle for the first day, so he was in there. Yeah,
Oh, that's cool. That's dope.
That was dope. That was cool. Yeah. But SoCal Sal says A+. Bauer was still at 13, bro. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bowers is also a beast at blocking. Okay. See, I see this.
It's all nothing but good stuff. You know what I mean? So you can't go
all
wrong.
Nothing but good now. Mm-hmm. It's
He
all
does. He
good.
does.
It's all good.
So
Mhm.
yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. We take advantage of that. We'll be all right. Now the
Yeah,
whole
we'll get
quarterback
into
with the
it.
whole quarterback thing. Yeah, I mean we got a block for him.
Yeah, we'll get into
Yeah.
JPJ, but man, see turf. I was hot. Man, I
He said,
wish we
"Oh."
would have recorded him, bro, so you guys could have seen how mad he was. But me and Chris were just like shaking our head like this dude.
He's like,
He couldn't even
man.
sit down and eat. He was so mad. Like we had found this spot that had like the best wings in Detroit or whatever. They're like supposed to be marinated for like 24 hours or whatever the fuck, bro. And man, he's still mad as we're going in.
As you're going in to eat, he's still like, ah.
Yeah, he sat
Oh
down.
my
He couldn't
God.
even enjoy his food, though. Me and Chris are like, hey man, order some wings or something. Like shit. But yeah,
That's
Space
funny.
Beast. I'm gonna get him, bro. I'm gonna get him on here. He was gonna join us today, but my boy's a huge Laker fan. I mean, we are too. But he had to
Yeah,
watch
we're
the
like
game.
looking over and watching.
Yeah, that's why we're looking over and shit. But yeah, he'll be on here for sure, bro. He definitely will. But
Who's that?
my
MC Raider?
favorite pick was Jackson Powers Johnson, bro. That dude is a
Jackson.
fucking monster, dog.
Yeah, he is big boy.
He's a big boy. He's a big boy. Even just watching when they called him, when they showed the call from AP and shit.
Oh yeah,
Like that shit got me all hype, bro. Like he reminds me of like Incognito, like Richie Incognito type vibes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm
Yeah, I
gonna
get you.
kill some motherfuckers for you. Like, I'm gonna
I got
fight
him.
some.
I'm gonna whoop some ass for you, coach.
I'm gonna whoop some ass for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like what does Pudge always say? You need your team thug on the line. Like that's gonna be our
Yeah.
thug on the line, bro.
Yeah. You do. You really do.
Like,
No,
that's
yeah,
gonna be our thug.
that was a great one too. That was
Like
a
I
really good
really
pick. I was
like that
okay,
one.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
That one was cool. I like the the fact that we addressed the line. Chris, I don't know if you've seen the video. That fool was ecstatic. Fucking took the camera over. All kinds of shit. He was just running around
with the
looking
Jackson
all
pick.
over. Yeah, with the Jackson pick, bro.
Yeah. No, that was great. I like we addressed what we needed to. So
yeah, I definitely think that calmed a lot of the people's nerves too. You know that we addressed the O line, at that point. Yeah.
Yeah, because then you had a day to really sit there and look at Bowers. You're like, okay, great player, unique player, and then you go out and you get the best center in college football because he got the best center award.
Yeah,
So,
and he can play guard, and I like the fact that
guard.
They announced him as a guard. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I was like, okay, and, he's a good,
Yeah,
and with
I would have thought he was. I was shocked he was still available there to us at that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Know what I think? I really do think the draft those guys who took those two quarterbacks a little earlier than expected, kind of threw everything into a mix. With Penix,
did you notice the DBs didn't go until the 20s?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. That's why I was saying
there wasn't a defensive player, I think, till like 17 or something like that.
I think Latu was like the first one. He went to the Colts.
Yeah. I was watching it and when they said first defensive player, I was like, damn, that was the first defensive player.
Right.
I hadn't even paid attention to it. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
And that was crazy that it had gone that long with that. Because I thought Atlanta was gonna get the first one and then they didn't. They got Penix. And I was like, holy shit. Or even the Jet. I didn't know what the fuck the Jets were gonna do, honestly. I was like, what are these fools gonna do? Like, they cater so much to Rodgers. I thought maybe that's where Bowers would have went at that.
That's what I thought he was gonna go. When I started looking, I was like, I'll probably go there.
Yeah,
that's what I had him kind of going. And I was like, but when they said, like I said, that one threw me off because I was like, what? Why'd you pick a
right?
You just paid this guy a bunch of money and then you picked one anyways. I was like.
Yeah, but at that point it was like, okay, cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was like, all right.
What about our third round pick though?
The Maryland defensive tackle?
Our tackle.
Another big boy.
Another big boy, right?
Another big boy. I mean, he looked good on tape. I saw, I didn't really know much about him, until I was watching the tape a little bit of. I was like, okay, he doesn't look too bad. Nah. Still needs to work on the speed, obviously being on the edge.
Yeah, to me, that was the one that I thought we reached for, was getting Glaze for that pick.
Yeah.
like to me, that was the one where I think I don't know. We could have got Kyrie Jackson, or I don't know if he was still there, or anything like that, or anything else. I thought we could have still got Glaze later if that's who they wanted, but obviously the team didn't think so.
Yeah.
You know, but
yeah, I was like, okay, yeah, like I said, I didn't know much about him, so I was kind of like, oh shit, I don't even
me either. Other than he came from Maryland, I was like, okay,
yeah, and that's what it was kind of like.
Yeah.
So when I saw, I saw the video after about him, so I was like, okay, not too bad. But
I think I just remembered because the quarterback is or was one of the Tuas, right?
Yeah, was it the Bosco brothers?
The Bosco one, yeah. Mm-hmm. He was one of them.
Tua Tagovailoa, something like that.
Yeah, one of those. He was one of those kids. That's how I remember, because I remember watching those.
It's the younger brother of Tua Tagovailoa, whatever it is. I remember. I know it's that one. The one who was at Clemson, and then ended up at Oregon State.
Yep.
So
Freddie Chavez, what is up, bro? Raiders #1, of course. SoCal Sal says facts. The next incognito, talking about JPJ, smart as hell, and I guarantee he will be taking Andre James's place soon. Let's see. For right now he's a guard, which is cool. They let Andre James know that he was still going to be our.
That's cool. That's cool.
But the thing that I will like about them is that they're very versatile. So we have 3 guys that can play center. They can play any position on that line.
Yeah, that's true.
So it'll definitely be a good thing, and it helps out in depth. When people start going down. Because
there's always somebody that goes down.
When we wanted Richie to play, but he couldn't because he was hurt almost a whole damn year. So that ended up really, really hurting us. Yeah.
Yeah, that's always good rotation.
He said, I wasn't a fan of Glaze pick at first, but I'm starting to see the potential. His pass blocking is really good. He just needs to work on run blocking.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so same thing. When you watch this video, you can see that.
And this is the other thing that they said, that Glaze had a really great Senior Bowl. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. I didn't watch it, but I heard the same thing.
Yeah. So that's always good.
It's what guys that look like they have potential, so that's always a good thing because you got to get better, stronger, and faster anyway. So
yeah, I mean that was really the one I thought it was a reach at first, but I mean it is what it is now at this point. Like we got our linemen, so whatever they did after that, we're just going to be adding to the team at that point.
Yeah,
you can go out there and get your corner, get your skill players and shit like that. So that's why I wasn't too mad about it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
But day 3, so this is where it got a little interesting to me, right?
Okay.
So in the 4th round, we took the quarterback, the Camryn Richardson, the Mississippi State.
He's the one that run that fast 40 yards, right?
Yeah, he ran like a 4.3. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember watching. They were showing him run. I was like, man.
Yeah, he was a quick one. He was a quick one. So, and that was where I wanted to take a State Cam Hart.
Yeah. Yeah, that would feel like one of those Al Davis. He's the fastest guy in the draft,
right? Yeah, like that's the one that felt that way to me at that point.
Yeah, that's how it felt like. You take the fastest guy or the tall, or the guy who jumps the highest or something.
The fast athletic dude or whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, looking at the tape,
he doesn't look bad.
He plays good in zone. He's good in zone. He's tall. I know a lot of y'all always complained about how short my boy Amik was.
I liked Amik Robertson. I know he was short, but I actually liked him too.
I actually sent him a message today because he was showing shit like he's in Detroit or whatever, and I was like, "Hey man, like you earned your bag. Like, I'm gonna miss you as a Raider, but you deserve that shit. Like, because that was my dude, bro."
he had a chip on his shoulder a little bit. He had a different type of fight in him.
Mm-hmm.
So being a small dude, but
So now we got that corner, but the next one is the one I'm really excited about. And I don't know if you are too much because I know you like Diablo, but the linebacker out of Ohio State, Tommy Eichenberg.
Yeah. No, I mean, I like Diablo. I do like Diablo, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
He's been very inconsistent. So
inconsistent, yeah.
Yeah, and I just I remember at first I liked him just because of his name. I was like, ooh, that's a nice,
yeah. I remember you were like, oh, we got to get that because back then it was
The
I gotta
stoner
get that stoner
jersey.
jersey, the stoner, and then it was Diablo.
Yeah, I was like, a stoner and a Diablo jersey just to fuck around. But no,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, and he looks like an. They were talking about him because I was watching the highlights about the linebacker from OSU. They were talking about how he's like a kind of like old school linebacker.
Kind of like
Like, dude,
Spillane type shit.
yeah, kind of just
Mhm.
put your nose in there and just go forward.
And I like
Yeah.
the fact that he's been playing that 4-2-5 linebacker style too.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Not the
yeah, that's true.
traditional 4-3 or whatever, but
Yeah,
he's been playing that 4-2 shit. So a lot of that is good. A lot of that is good. Yeah.
yeah, because we definitely need some better linebackers back there.
Yeah.
You know,
Detroit picked up a good corner in this draft. Arnold was a good pickup. Man, the fans, that's who they wanted. Like the dudes who were kicking it was a bunch of Lions fans. They wanted Terrion Arnold. That's what they really wanted. So when we saw they moved up to trade to get him or whatever the hell, they were happy, bro. They were ecstatic. They got
they're all
Arnold.
happy.
Yeah. The one that
Detroit.
tripped me out was Philly. Because
Yeah,
Philly
Philly?
got Wiggins and they got Cooper DeJean.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, so those fools made out, bro.
Philly overall during this offseason, they stacked up that defense.
Yeah, they're like, and they were still contenders, so they just like threw a
Yeah.
couple more players in there, and
Yeah, because they picked up the linebacker from Tampa Bay, the one I wanted, Devon White. I think it was named.
Mhm, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn.
Raider Paul's already starting. Start Uncle Rico. Yaya in the building. What up, Yaya? What's up, brother? ¿Cómo estás? What's going on, brother?
What up? What up?
Welcome. Damn, but yeah, that was the one that got me really excited. And then I've been looking up more this little running back, bro.
Oh, the guy the one from New Hampshire?
Yeah. When it happened, I was like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, I busted out the major league thing. Like, who the fuck is this guy?
I saw he did that post when he goes, let's ride. He goes, nah, I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah. When he did that, I was like, who's this fucking weirdo, bro?
I was like, who's this? I was like, what the hell is this? I was like, oh, that's the running back we picked up. I was like, oh,
yeah, shit. Bro. I was like, who the fuck is this guy? I was like, man, but then I started looking up who he was, his highlights, and what he does. And I was like, damn, bro, that kid can play. And it's not just running back. Like, he could do special teams, return. They've lined them up as receiver a couple of times as well.
Yeah.
So, kid's an athlete, bro. So I'm kind of excited to see what he does.
See what he brings to the table.
Yeah, when he brings to the table. Yeah.
Yeah, he's always
I think we could use a little shifty running back like that, you know?
A little small dude.
That change of pace type person, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because we've always had the bruiser, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't think we've had that little shifter since like Jalen Richard and then remember when we had those dudes?
Oh yeah, when they had that Taylor Richard and what was the other guy's name?
What was the other guy's name? Was Jalen Richard and there was two of them?
Something Washington, wasn't it?
Was it Washington?
I think it was Washington.
Might have been.
Yeah, the two. I can remember because I think they both had a big runs up in New Orleans when you.
Mm-hmm.
There was like back to back, like, oh, so, ooh, who's that? And you see Richard running down. I was like, okay.
Right? Yeah. Space B said, Leo, you and PTS were higher on Tommy the Iceberg Eckenberg. Oh, I like that, the Iceberg, than I was. Like, yeah, bro, it's cool. It's a good pick. Solid pick, brother. Like, I'm glad. And I'm glad we addressed the fucking linebacker. How many times have we said, like, when are we going to address the linebackers? When are we going to address the linebacker? Yeah.
He might be a nice little combination with Spillane out there.
Yeah.
Spillane definitely came into this year, so.
And that's what I like about our coaching staff, because if you look about, remember when we got Spillane, the knock was you couldn't pass cover.
Yeah.
He was a run stuffer, but he can't cover the pass. And then you saw what the coaching staff did with Spillane. I'm like, shit, if they can do that with this bro, woo, you know, it'll be good to see, dude. See that dude out there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what this what was it? Dylan Luabe, whatever.
Dylan Luabe. Mr. Let's ride. Just kidding.
Yeah, I'm sitting there now. I'm watching. I was like, "The hell is this?" So let's ride. Nah, I'm fucking with you. So like Raiders.
Got it. It was good. Yeah, I think it was. It was Jalen Richard and Washington was the other running back. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember. I was like,
so Tony says Raiders could take at least one kick return to the house with these new rules, and it's gonna be let's ride, homeboy. It'll be Dylan Luabe.
I need to see like a horse celebration or somebody fucking riding one of those. Or
right.
Oh man.
And then the other one I didn't know too much about. I'm starting to look him up. Is Trey Taylor, the safety out of Air Force.
What, Air Force? Yeah, I didn't know much about him either. So
yeah, I didn't even think we were gonna draft a safety. Honestly, yeah. So it was a little bit of a shocker to me that we drafted a safety. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I was sitting there and I was like, I had no idea. I was like, okay. When they made the pick, I was like, yeah, okay. I have no idea who that is.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. And then
there you go. See, Beezy says you pronounce his last name like Lobby. Okay, there you
Lobby.
go.
There you go.
So it's Dylan Lobby. Okay, cool. Thanks, bro. Now we know.
Now we know.
we'll be out there fucking it up. Knowing us, we'll give him like a crazy ass like fucking Mexican nickname or some shit.
Yeah, it'll get something eventually.
We'll call him like La Pulga or something at one point. Watch.
Yeah.
but that safety though, like it seems pretty like a playmaker, dog.
And he does. When I saw that, like I said, I don't know much about. I still don't know much about him.
Yeah, me either.
They show a little bit of highlights and some tape. I was like, okay. I was like, he doesnn't look bad.
No, he doesn't.
So
he doesn't. Yeah.
And he's not too big. He's like 6 foot, 6'1", I think, or something like that. I think I saw when I was looking at the stuff. So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, we'll see what happens.
We'll see. And then the last pick was MJ Devonshire, another corner. So definitely gonna have some competition in the secondary. No,
that's good though.
That is good.
That's good. You gotta keep those guys on their toes.
Yeah, I know. Yesterday they were giving me and Chris shit about maybe this is the end of Jacorian Bennett. I still think it's too early to call quits on him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But definitely gonna have some competition in that secondary. Which is always good. Yeah.
It's always good because it brings out the best in people. So. So that's always good. Gotta have that kind of competition. Same thing with the O line. You got so many guys you can rotate.
Right, and I like that about what they're doing with his O line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And then Super Omicron, what's up, brother? He says Devonshire had 3 pick sixes, 1 kick return for a score. He's a playmaker for real. And he said Bennett is definitely on the bubble. Yeah.
There you go.
This one bothered me because I wanted him, but Brennan Rice, who got Jerry Rice's son? Did you see who got him?
Who got him?
You didn't see?
I don't remember seeing.
No?
I got him seeing.
Wait till you see who. I want you to see who.
I was like, wait, let me see. Oh, the Chargers got him?
Yep. Like, I'm gonna be so mad if this dude starts killing us with fucking Herbert, dog.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the Chargers got him, bro.
Chargers.
Yeah. D-Menace, what up, bro? Appreciate it. Yes, hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Appreciate it. It really helps out. But yeah, the Chargers, the Sparklers. Yeah,
the Sparklers.
That's who ended up getting him. Yeah. Is there anybody in the draft you wish? I mean, it's gone now, but you would have liked for them to have picked? Obviously, besides Notre Dame people for us, but yeah.
Based on how the draft went, I kind of like I kind of just like the way it went. Like I said, we had Hart instead of what's the name, but I think overall, I think it was good. I don't think I would have picked anybody else. At least based off our
this draft, like coming out of it, like are you like we had a good fucking draft?
I actually like the draft. I actually do like you go back and look at it, and I was like, okay, you got a unique player in Bowers. You got 2 big boys on the O line that are going to compete. You got a couple of DBs who are going to put some pressure on Bennett and all these other guys.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You address the linebacker position. I think we addressed everything that we kind of needed.
Right, and then even right now, like say you're like, oh, what about receiver? Like we signed Gallup today.
Yeah, we signed Gallup today.
We signed Gallup today, so there's still a couple people out there. Yeah.
And they still got money. They still got a little bit of money to go sign something.
He would have liked Jalen Wright. He would have liked Jalen Wright to maybe come.
Jalen Wright, okay.
And then another one says maybe a QB in the later rounds like Jordan Travis. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing. That's kind of something I thought we were gonna do.
I really thought we were gonna go get Jordan Travis too after. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially once I saw Rattler went to the Saints. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, okay,
yeah,
cool.
I thought we were getting something like that.
Yeah, but then when I saw we didn't at all, I'm like, fuck, like they're cool with it then. All right, cool. Fuck it.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I was surprised because like I figured they'd maybe bring someone else in there to compete and shit like that.
Yeah, I thought so too.
But no, I was like, I know they did a non-draft one. They picked someone up, I think.
Yeah, I haven't looked that kid up yet. I haven't had a chance to. I'm going to. It's a kid out of South Alabama, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, but Jordan Travis got drafted by the Jets, bro. Tony, he went to the Jets. Yeah. So another thing people have been saying, we could still maybe trade for Higgins if we need another receiver, right?
Oh, okay.
BZ said, I don't want any other quarterbacks outside of the first round. Maybe a 7th on Hartman or Pratt. Yeah. Did Pratt get drafted?
I don't know if he did. I know Hartman did it.
I know Hartman did it. Yeah.
He signed one of those non-draft.
Yeah, he signed one of those non-draft ones. Neither did the Tua kid, the QB out of Maryland. He's getting a tryout with Seattle.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Walter said, any free agent quarterbacks you'd like for us to pick up to compete. So, perfect transition. This is where I was going to come up to next, and probably one of the last segments we're going to go today. The Raiders QB, AOC, or the guard dog, Minshew? Or you still think we can find one out there?
I don't know if we're gonna go find one. And you kind of look at it. I don't know if anybody will want to give up anything like that. I think it's gonna be between them two. Probably, I think Minshew would probably win out.
Yeah,
I think so.
Who do you want though, or who do you think is our QB1 right now?
I mean, I don't want. I kind of like Minshew. I think he's a little more mobile.
Okay, all right.
He's a little more out of the pocket. I don't know. As we went through the year last year, there was a couple of throws that I did like from AOC.
Yeah, he had
some really great balls where he placed it only where our guys could go out and get it.
Even as much shit as I gave him for that interception in the Miami game, that was a nice deep ball he threw to Tate in that game as well.
Yeah. So he has some upside to him. I don't know. We'll see what happens when they get to between them two when they get a full summer camp, mini camps, and all that stuff.
Right.
And then even
I was making that video like for those stupid Charger fans. Like I was making the Max highlight video for that same game, and in rewatching that game, bro, like I didn't realize how much down we were. And even though he fumbled twice, he got sacked 7 times, or whatever, he still almost brought us back.
Yeah. So and I said and that's one. I mean, he always had trouble when you didn't give him the time.
Right.
That's almost any quarterback. You don't give him time to throw. You could point out even situations when Tom Brady lost those Super Bowls. He lost those Super Bowls because he got pressured all the time.
Right.
You don't block for your quarterback. He's not the guy who's going to run out of the pocket. He's not one of those guys. That's the difference. He's not one of those guys. That's kind of like what everybody wants.
Right.
Unfortunately, that's not what we have. You know what I mean? So I mean,
not at all.
we don't have that. So you have to adjust to it and make sure you block for the guy. Yeah. If you give him some time to throw, he has, like I said, there's a lot of throws that I liked how he placed the ball. So there were good throws. He placed it, like I said, only where our guys could get it. So give him the time. I think he'll be okay.
Give him time.
Give him
time
a
to
good
build
time.
The chemistry with the receivers,
with the guys. Yeah. So I
Another
don't
year
know.
with Mayer. We just gave him another weapon with Bowers. Like,
Yeah, so if
Mhm.
you could protect him, give him a little time to throw it, I don't know. I think
So
it'll be okay.
Beasley said guard dog all day. He's guard dog all day.
Guard
And
dog.
then Walter AOC says he says it's AOC's position to lose. Mhm.
Yeah. Well, that's what AP's always said that from the beginning.
Yeah.
If you go based off of that, I mean,
hmm
that's true. It's, either you keep it or you lose it. It's up to you.
Right.
So
And then Tony said, I missed most of the draft helping my mom move, but I caught up on YouTube at night. There you go, bro. That's the beauty about it. You get to catch up on YouTube and shit. Catch up with everybody, see what they say and shit like that. Yeah. And then he said, AOC is not Captain Checkdown. Hopefully he balls out. Yeah. That is true. I don't see him checking down too much, But even if he does, I wouldn't be mad at it because you're going to be checking down to either Mayor or Bowers who can make plays for you,
Yeah.
And that's the hope. So, yeah. Rudy, what's good, brother? What's going on, man? Rudy in there. He's in the house. He's probably wrapping up cards and stuff. Yeah. And then Tony says, take care. He took care of the ball down the stretch, and we can win with either QB.
Yeah.
Right.
He got that's one thing. He did get he got better as the year went on.
Right.
He did get a little better. We started winning some games, Defense, and I mean defense helps too. That's one thing we always said, the defense can do their stuff.
I knew somebody was gonna bring it up. Ja brought it up. What up, Ja? What's going on, brother? What he said, I saw on Twitter. If Brady don't get ownership, he will return to play one last time in Vegas after he talked about it in the barbershop interview. It's a 1-year deal. Will y'all do it?
I mean, it's gonna be the same thing as AOC, even more. You're gonna have to protect them.
Well, you can't say the same thing because he's more talented throwing the ball.
Yeah, but you still gotta
protect him. Yeah,
he's not running at all.
Yeah, no, you gotta protect him.
He's not running at all.
The line that we drafted, and my boy Rundown trying to convince me that Mumford's the answer at right tackle. Like who knows, man? You never know. But
regardless if it's Tom AOC, it's like you're gonna have to protect it either way.
You gotta protect them.
You gotta protect them. You gotta give him time to throw.
But I mean, I like AOC. To me, it's like if you go by what AP has said, it's his team. But again, every position is left open for improvement, for competition. So if he loses out to Minshew, then he loses out to Minshew.
I mean,
it is what it is. I'm going to support whoever's going to be the QB1. That's the dude I'm going to be behind that day.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to lie, bro. After watching Minshew on the Rush podcast, like that was growing on me a lot.
Well, you didn't like the little ass boy before?
I mean, Pudge has brought it up that he wanted Minshew last year.
Yeah, he did.
He wanted Minshew last year. He thought with Minshew we could have been a more of a contender than we were last year. But I mean, the fact that he embraced the little ass boy thing, just shows how cool and down to earth this fool is. Like, I mean, homeboy's living in his van outside the training facility. He comes in, gets some snack, uses the restroom, shower, then takes off for the weekend and go camping, bro. Like,
yeah,
like he's a simple man. And then I see more and more people putting up highlights. Homeboy makes really good clutch throws. He can.
He does. No, yeah, he definitely does.
Like, I'm not mad like other Raider fans that I've seen. Like, oh my God, there goes the season. We didn't draft the quarterback. Like, there's no way that.
But it doesn't matter. Like, who are you gonna draft?
Once those dudes were gone, who are we going to get, right?
Yeah, if you're going to complaining about we didn't draft the quarterback, who are you going to draft that you can sit there and say is head and shoulders above AOC or even Gardner Minshew? There was nobody there that you can sit there and say that about. Because all the guys that we could have drafted that were there were gone.
True.
So it's not like we didn't even have the chance to pick.
Right. At that point, we weren't. I mean, you could have traded up. They tried. And they weren't going to give up more than what they were asking, which I'm cool with, Yeah.
And if you're going to trade up, you got to trade up for a guy like Gene Daniels and stuff like that.
Exactly. That was the only one I told you.
You're not trading. You're not trading up for Penix or
right?
or Bo Nix. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, it's either someone like Jaden Daniels or Caleb Williams or something like that. If you were going to really move up, but Chicago wasn't getting rid of that pick. Chicago needs a quarterback. They were not.
Washington wasn't getting rid of it,
and Washington
New England wasn't getting rid of it.
Yeah, so
sure they took 2 quarterbacks. They took Joe Milton also.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like so you could sit there and say, okay, you could trade to go, yeah, but if the other team doesn't want to give it away, you're not going to get it.
Exactly. That was you always got to find a dance partner, right?
Yeah, they say no. Okay, what are you gonna do? You can't force them.
Right.
They're not gonna get rid of it. They all needed quarterbacks.
Yep.
They all needed quarterbacks. You know what I mean?
Rudy said Gardner Minshew's taking over the job of AOC unless AOC can get some athleticism this offseason. Sure. That's the knock on him we have, right?
Yeah, that's the thing is he's not very athletic.
And you're right, Mumford. Mumford shut down Mac in Vegas. 72 got his lunch taken by Mac week 4. Bro, that was ridiculous that week 4 one. But Mumford definitely shut him down when they were in Vegas. Dan, what's up, Dan? Salute Nation. Welcome. Rudy says, I'll tell you this. Minshew almost took the Colts to the playoffs with the weapons he had. Imagine now with Tay, with Mayer, Tucker, now Gallup, Bowers, Mayer, with Zamir, Madison, and the sleeper lobby. Yeah, we'll see. Definitely has the weapons. I'm still not sold on what's his name? Madison. Yeah, I'm still not sold on Madison. Obviously, we're gonna have to see, but
you get to see what he brings in, what he does.
What he brings. Yeah.
I mean, overall, weapon wise, they're there.
The weapons are there now. It's just about getting it done, right?
Yeah,
Which to me, and I think Rundown brought up a good point yesterday. Now it all falls on Getsy.
Yeah.
Are you going to be creative enough and develop enough and run enough to work with the quarterbacks that you have where they can get the ball to our playmakers to make plays?
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Yeah. No fucking spider 2Y banana like fucking do your shit like the run 12 personnel. We got it 2 tight ends. Like you got it.
Omaha.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like fuck. You got the weapons to get it done.
The Getsy's, he was the one that was in Chicago, right?
Yeah, he was the one that was in Chicago.
He was the one that what's his name complained about that he wanted to make him a pocket quarterback.
Yes, he complained that was the thing, right? That he
Justin Fields
wanted to make him a pocket. Yeah, Fields.
Yeah, Justin Fields said he wanted to make him into a pocket quarterback, and he wasn't a pocket quarterback. Well, he's got a pocket quarterback now.
He's got definitely has a pocket quarterback.
So
and he's got a little pocket quarterback, a little bit more mobile one, and Minshew.
Yeah. So he's definitely got a pocket quarterback now. Doesn't have to turn him into one because he is one, plain and simple.
Yeah.
So,
but I do remember when AP said when they hired Getsy because he remembered the Chicago game. And he was wondering how the fuck they got beat by the 3rd string fucking quarterback, and how they whooped our ass in Chicago. And he always pointed to Getsy like that dude straight whooped our ass that game.
Yeah, he did. He ran the ball very well too.
Ran the ball very, very well that game against us.
So I mean, I remember sitting there watching that game. And I'm not gonna lie, because we were supposed to go to Chicago. I didn't go. You went.
I went,
and I was like, man, I'm almost glad I didn't go to Chicago. Because you remember what happened with us at New Orleans the year before that.
Oh yeah, I was too sad to go out anywhere, bro.
Yeah, we went to New Orleans and we got shut out, and we were like, man, it was almost the same thing.
Almost didn't even want to get it. Remember, we almost didn't even want to get up to go out and eat.
I was like, oh man, I know, right? We actually. We're like, we'll just wait for Halloween.
Yeah, we're like, wait for Halloween. We'll wait for Monday.
We'll wait for Monday. We'll go on the 31st.
Oh, Ja said Gardner had little weapons and a great offensive coordinator and head coach defense lets coach down. He did beat Lamar. We play Lamar this season also in Vegas in Baltimore. Yeah, we play them in Baltimore this year. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're in Baltimore.
But Gardner,
that division, we're in Baltimore and in what, Cincy?
We're in Baltimore. We're in Cincy. We're in Cleveland. No, Cleveland comes here. Yeah.
Yeah, Cleveland and Pittsburgh come here.
Yeah. Josh said Dylan will be number 2.
Running back number 2.
Says the white boy will yell. That's how you run a damn football.
Oh, damn.
And this is the part I like about Brock too, because Brock can be that Swiss Army knife.
Yeah,
Like,
he really can.
Well, yeah,
that's what I'm saying. If we use him the way Georgia uses him in a lot of ways, and that's a great pick.
Yeah, even I feel like Zeus is gonna have a good year. I hope so. He looks ripped, bro. He was here at Frankenstein's. That dude just like he looks
a big dude.
Ripped. He's huge,
he's a big
bro.
Dude,
like that's why they call him Zeus.
he's a big dude.
Like damn. Dan said JPJ is gonna be a bully. Fuck yeah, he is, bro.
Hell yeah.
And this goes back to what you were saying, dog. Luke Getzey is a pocket QB. He's West Coast system, and Aiden was in a West Coast offense in Purdue.
See, and that's what I was saying about Getzey. I was like, remember because Fields complained about it. Complains like, "Oh, I'm not a pocket quarterback. He's trying to turn me into a pocket quarterback."
And he wasn't that was not to Fields' strengths. Like Fields,
exactly. Exactly.
You got to let that fool run loose and
you got to move. He's got to be mobile. He's got to be moving around. So
Chris wants the Minshew jersey, bro. He's on the Minshew. Chris is on the Minshew train. He wants a Minshew jersey.
Is it?
Yeah, the guard dog.
I might. You know what? If AOC works out, I'm gonna get a jersey that just says AOC.
Yeah.
So
actually, you know what? I have a blank number 4. I can probably make that for you.
Just put an AOC.
We just got to buy the name tag. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just say AOC.
Just AOC, AONC. That's it. Not that much.
Okay.
Nah, but I mean, we'll see. I mean, like I said, Getzey had a great running game against us, and that was with the third string quarterback.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So now our
Gardner Minshew chill. He upset the Titans, and he's good in the red zone. Yeah, yep. The guard dog, another guard dog, bro.
Like I said, we got some weapons. We got everything lined up to be.
And then this, I want absolutely nothing to do with Rudy. Will y'all consider Ryan Tannehill? No.
He said
no.
He's still in Tennessee.
The Brady narrative than fucking bring Ryan Tannehill. Like, yeah,
Ryan Tannehill.
Like, no.
You're like, nope.
Deciding on carne asada burrito with salsa roja or salsa verde or the usual burger. Bro, go with the carne asada burrito.
Carne asada burrito. Salsa roja.
Always salsa roja.
Always gotta be roja.
He said being vegetarian sucks. I couldn't do it, bro. More power to you. I could not do it.
Oh, what a vegetarian? Oh, yeah, no.
Hell no, bro. We went to a steakhouse while we were out there. Had a big ass 20-ounce cowboy ribeye. Woo!
On the way home, before jumping out, I gotta get something to eat. Stop by this burger spot. I got a piece of a double bacon burger and such. I mean, I was like, let's go. I was like, who got that with a nice little Coke? And I was like, we're good to go.
With that Coke. You see, you got more spots seated around your house this time, right?
Oh yeah. I'm on the other side of Vegas now. It's a little more ghetto, but that's where the good food's at.
Hey, we gotta get ready for. Already got the notice for training camp, eh?
Did you? Let's go.
It's in August.
All right, August what?
I'm not sure the dates it was. I gotta check again. But
yeah, let me know. I'm down. Yeah, I'm on my. Well, remember where my sister used to live out here on this side?
Yeah.
So it was like not literally like down the street where she used to live.
Yeah, that way we can probably because we did Friday last year. Friday was kind of cool to do the training camp that day, huh?
Yeah, we did Friday.
It seemed like less people. It was chill. Then we hung out afterwards. And Saturday we got to go watch the fight or whatever the fuck we did.
Yeah, I watched the fight at Ojos Locos.
Ojos Locos! Ojos Locos. Yeah.
It's funny. I totally forgot. One thing people don't know: Vegas has a lot of Cubans in Vegas. And I'm on this side of town. There's a lot of Cubans. And I was like, damn. Being on the other side before, I was like, damn. I totally forgot there was that many Cubans over here.
Shit, we got to go hit up them Cuban spots to go eat, bro.
Yeah, there's quite a few of them.
And we got to hit up the cigar shops. While we were in Detroit, we met one of the dudes who helps or he manages or he's invested in Tapanash. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So okay. It's one of the cigar lounges.
Well, you know me. I like myself a cigar and a whiskey, dog. So we could definitely go.
Yeah, for real, dog.
I just don't know about cigars.
So many cigars in my life. This weekend, I kid you not, I probably took down like 6. Yeah.
Oh man, no, I like it. I'm fucking. It's funny because you know how I just moved into the spot, so I don't like my shit's being delivered this week. So
Oh, okay.
I have a chair. I have a chair outside, and I just go out there and I'll have my whiskey with the
I'm gonna need that gorilla beanbag, so when I come and sleep, I'll just.
Beanbags of shit.
Yeah.
Beanbags comfortable as fuck. Especially here because I'm on the bottom floor, so it's all there's no carpet, dog.
See.
It's all
See, the thing about Brock Bowers is the defense don't know if we will use him as a tight end, running back, wide receiver. This was a steal. He's a weapon. Exactly, bro. Facts, Ja.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. Mm-hmm.
Well, somebody else said hybrid. He's definitely a
hybrid, definitely. Mm-hmm. So somebody else has brought up the other quarterback. I know he's still out there. What's his name? Anthony Brown. So I mean, I don't know what to expect about him. But I'm cool right now with Minshew and AOC. You know, if one of the other quarterbacks tends to do something, then fuck it. But Rafa said, man, it's a tough one, but I would love to see Gardog to impact some plays. He's very effective in the red zone. And that's what we've been lacking. We've been lacking in that damn red zone, bro.
Yeah.
Like
big time. Big time.
Like, yeah. You know it's bad when my nephew's favorite player was Carlson for the while. And that's because he always scored.
Oh, remember we had Janikowski? We must not remember the Janikowski days.
The Janikowski one, yeah.
He literally put up 21 points. I remember I used to pick. I used to draft him in my fantasy draft in the early rounds. And people were like, "This fool picked the kicker." He's like, "Well, yeah, you picked Janikowski."
Dan said, "I have an Amari Cooper jersey. All I have to do is put some duct tape over the name and Sharpie and Bauer." Hey, so I know last year we got our mayor jerseys, bro, but I don't know. I might get that Bowers one. We'll see.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Space Beast says dominate the middle of the field with the tight ends or the midfield players are important. The last 8 Super Bowls are won by a tight end, middle of the field playmaker. Kelsey twice, Cooper Kupp, Gronk, Kelsey, Ertz, and Gronk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
Here's another one. What you want the Raiders to sign? So should we still get another corner? We just had this conversation with Pudge.
With Pudge, yeah, he was talking about
Damian Howard, Adoree Jackson, or Stephen Gilmore. Yeah.
He was.
If I had to pick from those 3, I told you I would be with Howard. You know, but
yeah,
I would be cool with Gilmore. Pudge said Jackson because of the age, huh?
Because he was younger.
What about you, dog? Who would you? Pick one of those guys.
I think I'd go with Gilmore. I kind of like Gilmore a little more. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, if you want to, in long run, Adoree Jackson is younger. He did good with, like Pudge said, he did good almost the same defense. So
yeah. Last Super Bowl, Andy went 12 formation a lot, and for the winning corn dog play, for real. Yeah. Well, that was how they were able to neutralize the Niners' defense in the second half. Was they went to a lot of that 12 formation. Yeah. Because that first half,
a lot of holding. A lot of holding.
Yeah, lost some holding in there.
There's a lot of holding in there. A couple of holds and hugs and embraces I saw in there.
So it's funny you mentioned this, Super. So I don't know if you're aware. If you go to Raiders.com, they're having a competition where if you guess the schedule, you can win a prize.
Oh, really?
So he said, I bet the season opener is in Baltimore. So go on there, bro. Go on Raiders.com. Look at the very bottom. It says schedule contest. And you can go on there and you could submit what you think the schedule was going to be on or who is first. I put on there that we were going to play KC first in Vegas. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
KC in Vegas?
Yeah, that was what I put. KC in Vegas.
Because we were on the road against the Broncos last year.
Our first 2 games were on the road last year, bro. There was the Broncos and then the Bills, remember?
Yeah.
I hate when they fucking let them go on those runs, bro. That's why I can't stand this Laker team.
And I don't think do they have Jamal Murray? Is that him playing?
He was playing earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, he's balling with a hurt ankle and shit.
Josh said Dylan plays wide receiver and running back. Crazy plays like Christian McCaffrey. He's small, but you can catch. When I was looking at that, he seems like a smaller McCaffrey. Yeah. The way he can move around and shit like that. Yeah.
It's got some good speed.
Cuban food is fire. We got a Cuban spot over here, bro. Cuban food is fire.
Yeah, it is fire.
Heard Howard has a deal on the table, and I would take him. If we did, bro, I would not mind that at all.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind any of those 3, to be honest.
Yeah. And then Walter says, "En Fuego Cigar Lounge in Vegas is the spot." You're gonna have to check that out, Walter. Maybe when we go down there with you, bro, we'll link up, and then we'll go hit that shit up, bro.
En Fuego.
Because we definitely got weapons on the offensive now, bro.
Yeah,
We
definitely do.
Definitely. He said tapping what? Tapping Ash. That's the name of the cigar lounge, bro. Tapping Ash. He's like, tapping what?
Ash, bro. Ash.
He said, I predict the Raiders' first game will be versus Andy Reid because they won the Super Bowl in our home, and Goodell would want to rub it in our face. Yeah. Would you want to open the season up against those punk ass fools from Kansas City?
Yeah, I would love to open them to get a win.
Get that win. Yeah.
Get that win just to and have the last game of the season be against them.
Yeah.
The first and the last.
Sal says it depends on money. If Adoree would be the cheapest, then Howard and Gilmore. Yeah. He said, "You'll see me in a Powers Johnson jersey. One of my favorite draft picks in the last 5 years." Yeah, bro. I already have a blank number 70. He chose 70. So I'm just gonna order the nameplate and get Powers Johnson on the back, bro. I'm gonna rock that fool's jersey, though. It'll be the first time I ever rock an offensive lineman's jersey.
I used to have
offensive line.
Oh yeah, no. I'm thinking I'm all thinking about the Lions in general, but no offense. I've never had offensive line.
Yeah. He said, did Gilmore stay healthy all season in Dallas? No, he didn't.
No.
Yeah. Mahomes will take his first L in Allegiant this year. Hell yeah, that's what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. Josh said Telesco did a great job. The only bad job they did was a horrible coaches. But he drafted Hall of Famers. He built that Chokers team that was undefeated. Oh yeah. Fuck KC, cigar and whiskey. Wow, classy. Y'all eat steaks too. Hell yeah, we eat steaks, bro. What's wrong with you?
Yeah. Is there anything else to eat?
Right?
Besides maybe seafood, some lobsters and some crab legs.
I'm still waiting to hit that jackpot when I'm down there, so me and John can go eat at the what's that one that I always send you the video, but you tell me it's hella expensive.
Oh, the old one.
Yeah, the old one.
Where all the mobsters.
Yeah.
What it's called? Yeah, that's pricey.
It's pricey.
So maybe they come out with the big old lobsters like that.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. We can hit that up. Hit that up. And then Dan said Trey Taylor was a sneaky good pick in the 7th. That's the word, bro. That's the word. But yeah, dog. So moving on. Next, we got the schedule coming up. Next exciting thing.
When's that supposed to be released? Do we know?
I believe in May. Sometime in May. I believe the middle of May.
Yeah.
So I think we're all gonna get together, do like a release type show, and then of course, dog, we can start planning our trips.
Hell
see
yeah.
where we're gonna go.
Hell yeah.
Gotta see how I split that up. You know, some games with you, some games with the girls, some games with the fam.
Yeah. Well, we gotta try to hit up that Rams game because I know you're trying to take your dad.
Yeah, I do want to take my dad to that Rams game. Yeah.
So you gotta let me know so we can go out there. I told Joel, Joel's a Rams fan, so I was like, hey, we're trying to do this. We want to go down.
Somebody was looking for week 16 tickets, Rams versus Raiders, because he said it was leaked to him by an insider. I was like, what the fuck? Like, how you know? Like, yeah. Yeah.
Week 16?
Right? That's what I was like. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I don't want to know about anybody leaking the schedule, but
yeah.
We'll see. Yeah. It's always a 1 p.m. schedule release. Yeah, bro. I'm gonna take the day I'll fuck work that day.
Oh, is it always 1 p.m.?
1 p.m. schedule releases. Yeah, we'll do that and then do like a live show as they come out, the big matches, the matchup Sunday night. I know one of the Sunday nights is us against New Orleans. So
yeah,
the return of the Boo.
Right. Hey, that restaurant, I think it's called the Golden Steer. So it's called.
Golden Steer. That's what it is. The Golden Steer. You're right.
Yeah, it has that's the old school where they mobsters used to eat there and shit like that too.
Yeah. Appreciate it, Space Beast. Appreciate it, brother. Great show. Thank you. Right? Thank you all, man.
All right, guys. That was good.
Yeah, appreciate it. So as always, man, appreciate you, John. Appreciate you having
I'm
here.
here,
We're
bro.
gonna
I'm
try
here.
and get MC Raiders ass on here next Monday, so there probably won't be a Laker game. We'll see.
I don't know. It's gonna be it's gonna be a little mad because America's gonna win tomorrow, so he's gonna be a little mad.
Right? Oh yeah, we gotta get him on, especially to be talking that America trash with him, bro. Because yeah, but Pechaque, like, what is that? What's the plan? Like, we don't know what that is.
So you part of the plan? I don't know what that is. We're all cold at the top.
We're all cold top, bro. But
Yeah.
the fans got us. They got us out. You know how we go out, bro. Raiders. Appreciate y'all.
Let's go.
Peace out.